This is the second lecture on Iissiidiology. And I decided to simplify the program. Based on the feedback from previous lecture, I decided to make it simpler. I will talk about refocusings. You very actively study Luvumic psychology, and the basis for Luvumic psychology are the many world existence concept and multi-level consciousness structure. If classical psychology can at least distantly consider the multi-level consciousness structure, where the analog of chakram personalities are sub-personalities, but the many world existence interpretation is not being taught about at all, and the fact that there are a lot of each of us, and we all do something interesting and useful. When I spoke to one training visitor, he said, "Psychology is great, but how can I apply it? It is the Iissiidiology which offers more complex image of the world. How to find links between psychology and many world existence concept? This is a complicated question, even if Iissiidians have not yet developed these links in sufficient degree, because it requires certain abilities. What Oris writes in Iissiidiology and the way he presents it is due to the fact that he sees different scenarios. He sees all the complex many world existence structure. He sees different choices that are based on different levels and different qualities. He sees protoformic loops. Therefore, his statements are so capacious. What we are trying to transmit to you is our understanding of many world existence psychology. Therefore, this and the next lecture will be dedicated to refocusings. I attempted not to go very deep, but at the same time to revisit some links and key ideas, mainly covering the 10th volume material and minimally from first and second volumes. Development scenarios is something that always exists, something that was created during the moment of the creation formation. These are present in simultaneity and galochronity modes. It is something that always exists. I'm showing these photographs because they show different mental states, and these different mental states are typical for different scenarios. In one scenario, this man is fooling around. In the second one, he is in pain. In the third one, he is happy. In the fourth one, he is jealous. In the fifth one, he is angry, and so on. And all this exists simultaneously. This image very well shows all the states simultaneously. Of course, there's much more of them, but this is just an example. Another good image I use is called bag with matches. In order to explain all the infinite multivariants of scenarios, I use such example as matches. Falling matches are shown on the right, and the next image shows a large amount of matches. With every match, I associate one scenario. When we finish realizing interest in this scenario, we jump onto the next match. Onto which match? Onto the one which is of interest to us. Onto such scenario which allows us to realize or experience that particular interest. This example with matches helps to understand that all scenarios exist simultaneously, like at the same time. We can choose at any moment the necessary scenario, but without breaching particular rules. The rule of alertness, the rule of synthesis, and the rule of transition.